Yo, good day, fellow doctors. I'm Zodiac, or just Zo. I started playing Arknights back in 2021, and I've stuck with it ever since. What really pulled me in wasn't just their gameplay, but the world and the art direction. There's something about how Arknights mixes technology, mystery, and quiet emotion that really stuck with me. As an artist, Arknights pushed me to go beyond what I thought I was capable of at that time. It made me care more about the atmosphere, lighting, and mood, not just drawing a pretty character, but trying to capture a feeling. That's something I still chase in my work today. When I draw Arknights fanart, I really enjoy exploring different sides of an operator's. Sides you don't often get to see. Sometimes just moments that feel calm, gentle, or even a little silly. I think that's where my love for this universe shows the most. Being part of this project honestly means a lot to me. Seeing so many passionate artists and doctors alike in the community motivates me to keep making art. Where do I see myself in 2 years? Hopefully still drawing and learning. So you'll be seeing a lot more of my work. Who knows, maybe even official art one day. Anyway, thanks for listening, and I'll see you around.
Happy 6th anniversary to Arknights! Greetings, fellow doctors. This is Wandering Sarcus, or simply Sarcus speaking. I'm more of a hobbyist illustrator who also draws comic, though most of the time I just pile up sketches by now. It's an honor to be here along fellow Arknights fans, players, and creators alike. Wow, 6 years, that flew by in a blink. And in those 6 years too, I keep drawing the same things over and over, which somehow never gets old, and I hope you don't mind that. I started playing in early 2020, right after Granny and the Treasure Knight ended. At first, I mostly draw little moments from the game that capture what it's like to be a doctor, but as the time went on, my interest slowly shifted towards the operators themselves. From there, certain faction become one I grew deeply attached to, and that feeling hasn't changed even after all these years. The interaction between their little group really hooked me like a fish. And I've been following them ever since. Speaking of fish, right, let's not go there or this message might never end. Let's just say that a certain year 1 Ager become another reason for me to keep drawing. The fact that she's been helping me since day 1, and still kicking now. And not only that, the fact that she's now my #1 model on the canvas probably says everything about how much I enjoy drawing her. And I think that's the pattern. Starting Arknights simply out of curiosity, becoming the player, the doctor, but along the way we encounter something. Like, for me, for example, the operators whose design, voices, and personality felt perfectly aligned with my taste, or our taste. Then, through the events, their stories slowly unfold, their past, their friends, and maybe even rivals destined to face. Experiencing that process again and again is what keeps me drawing. Even the complicated outfit, which one felt intimidating, have become part of the enjoyment. Sort of. Through Arknights, I have found joy in drawing and a reason to keep improving while celebrating the characters I have come to love. And that reminds me of why I keep drawing years after years. I hope that there will be even more to discover next year and beyond. I guess that's all from me. Once again, this is Sarcus. Thank you for having me here. Cheers!
Hi guys! My name is Uriel, and I'm honored to be part of this year's Arknights Global Fanbook. A fun fact about me is that I did play Arknights around launch, but I ended up taking a 3-year hiatus after the Blaze banner because because I lost the 50-50 8 times in a row. That despair left quite the impression on me, especially because I was unemployed at the time. But when the Monster Hunter collab came around, my friend showed me a picture of Rathalos S. Noir Corn, and I loved it so much that I decided to return to Arknights. Well, I just planned on grabbing him, playing the event, and quitting again. However, while browsing the outfits, I saw Phantom's IS2 skin and immediately fell in love. After my friend told me I could get it from grinding IS2, I jumped straight into the game mode, and the rest is history. The character designs of these operators have been such an inspiration for me as an artist, and the main reason why I returned to Arknights in the first place. It feels awesome that I get to share my artwork of these operators to you today. Okay, most of them are of Tragodia, but can you blame a girl? Anyways, one of my dreams is to one day be able to design and draw an official operator of my own for the game. Until then, I'll keep practicing. Most of the art that I've submitted for this art book is actually experimental art that I was using for practice as a journey to improve my art, to get good enough to make an official operator. And so I actually did a painty style, which I normally don't do. Usually for art, my process is I like to sketch, do line art, and then color and render. But I've noticed that sometimes with line art, it becomes a lot harder to change it after you start coloring. And also, my art was starting to get very stiff. So I thought that maybe switching to a painty style would help me be more free-flowing and flowy. And a lot of it is inspired by Arknights as well, with their beautiful painty style. It also taught me not to be such a perfectionist, because I feel like when I get hyper-fixated on the details, I end up losing the impact of the whole picture. And so right now I'm trying to shift my focus from getting those perfect lines, perfect coloring, and instead focusing on what is the person's first impression. Even if the details are a little rough, the impact of the picture is what I hope to convey to the audience. And eventually I want to start practicing more splash art designs. Maybe I'll make some fun fake costumes for the operators I really like. And also, I want to learn how to draw really beautiful ikemen. Because if I were to design my own operator, I would want it to be an ikemen, a male operator, because that is my niche when I play Arknights. So it would be very funny, but also very sad if I designed and drew an operator but couldn't use them because they didn't fit my niche. So yes, I also plan on practicing a lot more anatomy and foundational skills, because as an artist, I feel like you do need a strong foundation even when you're going to exaggerate body proportions, or maybe you're going to cover it all in clothing. A strong foundation is so essential. So I bought some books on anatomy, I bought a book for manga muscles, and I bought a book of sculptor's anatomy. So I'm planning on studying a lot of muscle groups, which is also why you see one of the drawings I submitted was of shirtless Chongyue. That was me practicing muscles, okay guys? Totally wholesome. Totally wholesome. And I hope to continue to practice my anatomy skills and really understand those muscle groups. So yeah, if you see muscles, just know that it's for very practical reasons, with no other motives than just to improve my art, okay? Trust me. I hope you have an amazing year, Doctor. Spend wisely, and may your pulse be blessed. Bye-bye.